We are on that path. We're getting it right, and we're getting it done. To reaffirm the need to reinvent Michigan, let's briefly look back at the past. Michigan had been in decline for several decades, with the last decade being particularly difficult. We were essentially tired and broken. In 2011, we made large strides to make Michigan a great state again. We came together and worked with relentless positive action at a dog-years pace. While we should be proud of the progress, much remains to be done. So with that, let me get started. First, let's review a number of key measures on our statewide dashboard. There are 21 measures in 5 different areas. Don't panic, I'm not doing all 21. But I did want to highlight 5 of them. And for those at home, you can find the entire dashboard at www.michigan.gov/mi-dashboard. Number 1 is an exciting one. Our unemployment in the last 12 months has dropped from 11.1% to 9.3%. In November, we dropped below 10% for the first time in 3 years. In fact, we added nearly 80,000 private sector jobs during 2011. We've shown faster improvement than the United States average. And in particular, I'd mention the jobs we've added have been higher paying than the average for the rest of the United States. Now, number 2 is one we haven't done as well. Obesity in our state has increased 1 percentage point to 32% of our population. This is a disturbing trend. Everyone knows that health care costs are exploding and unsustainable in addition to the human damage from obesity. The key to the solution, though, is not government, but personal responsibility. We as Michiganders need to work together to do a better job on obesity. Number 3, college readiness increased from 16 to 17%. While it's a 1% increase, this is unacceptable. We need to be 100% college and career ready for our young people. Number 4, our bond rating. Our actual ratings didn't change, but we're moving in a positive direction. One of the bond rating agencies has increased our outlook from neutral to positive, a good sign that we're heading in the right direction. Number 5, our crime statistics statewide have improved. While this is good, we have 4 of the top 10 cities on the most violent crime list for the United States: Flint, Saginaw, Pontiac, and Detroit. And in 2012, we were going to focus on this and resolve this issue. Thank you. I'd also like to mention some non-dashboard indicators about our state. First, the automotive industry has made a major comeback. Last week I was at the North American Auto Show, and I was proud to say that Detroit is still the undisputed auto capital of the world. The next group I'm going to mention has been too often not talked about and forgotten, but they're critically important. They've been the unsung heroes of our economy, and that's the people in agriculture. Over the last decade, they've been one of the shining lights for our state. And we need to remember we're the second most diverse agricultural state in the nation, and we're going to continue to grow and do better. So I want to say thank you to everyone in the agriculture industry. Finally, tourism's on a positive path. Pure Michigan is working well. Now we just need more snow. As an extra note, I'm very excited about dropping the flag on the Sioux 500 in a couple weeks, one of the premier winter snowmobile events in the entire nation. And now I'd like to give special recognition. I'm pleased to say Dan Musser is with us tonight in the audience. Dan, stand up. Most of us know Dan's representing the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island, and we want to wish him happy birthday, 125 years and going strong. I also want to mention our team has been working with Senator Casperson and Representative Hucke, among others, on exciting opportunities in mining in the UP and the timber industry in northern Michigan. So thank you. We are rebuilding Michigan's image as a great place to do business. We had a very successful trade mission to Asia. We're delivering on substance now, so it's time to spread the message. And that's why I'll be making trips to both Europe and Asia to talk about why Michigan is the place to do business in the world. And I want to mention one other index that doesn't get mentioned often. It's the Atlas Van Line Moving Index. For the past 6 years, we had more people moving out of Michigan than we had moving in. In 2011, we've stopped that trend. Now tonight I'm excited to count Captain John James of the United States Army as the people among us who has chosen to call Michigan home because they see a bright future here. Captain James, where are you? Stand up, please. Now, while Captain James has traveled the world and been recently stationed in Michigan, as he ends his military service this year, he's chosen Michigan to stay, to join the family business, a 40-year-old business, the James Group International in Detroit. Now, the James Group International is a very successful organization. It's already working with the Detroit-Wayne County Port Authority to be part of a port revitalization plan. Because of this partnership, the company estimates they'll create 15 new jobs this year. So we're pleased that Captain James is here tonight, along with his dad, John, and his brother, Lauren. So thank you, gentlemen, for being with us. So now let's discuss 2011, both in terms of accomplishments, initiatives started that we need to finish, and challenges. 2011 was the year to attack our legacy problems and to change course from downward to upward. The key targets were to create an environment that encourages job creation and to create a financially sound state government. I truly want to thank my partners in the state legislature. Through partnership, we accomplished a lot. Overall, we passed 323 public acts in 2011, but more important than quantity was quality. Thank you so much. Working together, we passed a financially sound budget. We had to address $1.5 billion deficit that demanded tough decisions, and I appreciate all the shared sacrifices that people made. Michigan is just like a family. In tough times, we have to find ways to live within our means. Working together, though, we stopped the practices of using budget gimmicks or taking short-term actions that would actually harm us long-term.